Okay, according to this, I do have something on and recording. So what I'm doing right now is just rendering out a test camera move. So it takes a few seconds to render. Um, it is kind of a cheapo looking format, and I can augment it with some particle systems if I really wanted to get jazzier, but for now, it does the job. But I have to ask myself, how annoying is that lamp? So do I need to lift it up a little bit to mess with the shot? And also, is the shot like catching my attention? So the first time I did it, I ran it at 60 frames per second. Sorry, 60 frames total. And playback is, I believe, 30 frames per second. So what that means is that the whole sweeping move is 2 seconds, and that's perhaps a little too much unless I'm doing like a promo or a opening title sequence. So if I had like the turtles all around there, or whichever characters I decide to go with. Is it done? Are we done? Oh no, we're almost done. Frame 117. So I am outright raw dogging this out from render to video file because I don't care. Let's see what it made. Like right now, I'll put it this way. Oh, see that turn? I sloppied that. Somewhere around here is something I don't like. And I think a lot of it has to do with this jerky camera move and the fact that at present time, I don't think that that light needs to be there unless I can justify it with the script. But I do like that little wonky move, right? So, like, let's say the characters are in trouble. They're getting yelled at by someone right there. It's not bad. I would. I mean, for something that literally took me a few minutes to run, I can't complain. Let's try it again. So let's go ahead and delete all of these. All right, and so we're not driving ourselves nuts. We tell ourselves that we're going to shoot the most important part last, or first, and that is what shot do we need to get to? And I'm pretending right now that there's actually somebody there, but it's let's pretend we're zooming in on a main character that's sitting there and wants to be like a close up. And we got two characters that are sitting here, so we got to pass between their shoulders. And we have about 120 frames to get it right. Yeah, that's 2 seconds. No, that's 4 seconds for this move. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and layout and view, navigation, walk navigation, and I have a shortcut for this, but I keep forgetting to use it. I use it more when I'm in the zone. I am not in the zone right now. All right, so I need to toggle gravity. Boom, and that means I can walk around the scene. Is it toggling gravity? All right, let's see what happens if I jump. I think I got gravity on. Okay. So I'm going to go in tight. Oh, too close. I'm going to assume my character is standing right about there. I'm going to put the dot right on their nose. The dot is the center of the screen there. And pop-pop-boom. All right. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and turn our auto keying on. So I'm going to insert for location, rotation, scale, and custom properties. And the reason I'm going to do custom properties is if I'm on my camera, I might want to zoom in, just go to 30 millimeter and then put boom in there. All right, so next up, what we need to do is establish where we want it to start. All right, and this is going to be our wide shot. So with this, let's go ahead back into Control Shift and bop, bop. All right, yeah, I remember to do it that time. And I'm going to try to figure out if I can walk up here. I don't need a ladder. I just need the where does this scene start? And I want to try to keep that diner scene going. See if I can go a little higher. Nope. Any further, and I start clipping. So let's try it like that. Maybe rotate a little bit. All right, and I'm going to assume I got characters here, I got character here, and then I want to keep that. Now, you know what? Let's get a little bit fancier here, and let's adjust our lens, of course. I want to take as much shit out of there as possible. Let's go 35 millimeter. Do I go? Oh, but see right here now, this is not going to work for me because all it does is just drop me right in front of there. And I want to do this nice sweeping move. So what I need to do is I need to put in another extreme. And to do that, Control Shift Jim. You know, for such an important tool, it should be less fucking, pardon my language, hard on my fingers. Let's say I want to get to my medium shot. And my medium shot, or my not my master, sorry, my wide shot. Butts on seats, let's say more like this. And a little bit of garbage on the side here. I might put a poster up there at some point in time, put some spices up, whatever. But I'm happy with that, unless I'm not. Can I get away with that? Yeah, I think I can. So now I need a one. Oh, yeah. I'm deviating from the shot, so I need to do that again. And let's walk ourselves back. Let's get ourselves gradually lower, because we're sort of transitioning into our one shot with the sweeping camera move. The reality is, if I really wanted to, I could sweep around and show that our characters were screwed, like in big trouble. Does that hold? Bah. And then we go into the close-up on, but I mean, you know, we do what we got to. What the camera has asked us, what the direction says. We do an establishing shot. We are in the kitchen. We go to a wide shot. All right, a little bit. I mean, a less wide shot here. So that's an extreme wide, wide, and then we're moving into an extreme close up. Well, it'll be a close up. And then, but we've established that they're talking to two characters, that the puppets are not there, but that's okay. Our next shot, like, this will hold while the character delivers maybe their opening lines, and then it'll cut back and forth between this and then another view that is like, well, let's just do it. I'm gonna grab that and then let's put on frame 180 what we're actually looking at. All right. As much. Oh yeah, I want that pizza box to be present. I want that to be maybe over a shoulder, something like that. I mean, we won't see this render out, but and we'll omit that part. We won't send that to render. And the nice part is when you render it out again, I'm just raw dogging it for 120 frames. I wish I'd have. Oh, that ain't bad. And the cool part is we can change the decor, we can change the lighting. Those are sessions that we pay for, or that I just get done. Okay, where are we? Arrest. It is 1:13 p.m. or 1:19 p.m. Sorry. Our first demonstration that Adam Kidd knows how to block a shot is getting a B plus. Maybe some fix it and post will help with this. Or I just not worry about it because it's a basic shot. This is a really nice replica of the set, and it renders nice and fast. This is one of those scenes where I would just literally import the characters and render as is, and then once I'm happy with all the shots, I would then move on to a beauty pass that does all the particle systems to make it look like it's drawn with crayons or whatever. Um, okay, so there we go. Let's say. Boom. All right, assuming the character was still in there, that I'm not gonna hold it. I should have just put a picture behind it. Doesn't suck. It's that sweeping shot, and then boom, yeah. There we go. Thank you for enjoying my brain droppings.